It is time for another daily YouTube live stream. I'm Zach. Welcome back. Let's play some games. Today we are back in City Skylines in my Canada-themed city. And today we're going to build a rich district. If you caught the stream yesterday, we built a poor district. And so we're switching gears today and we're going to build a nice affluent neighborhood on the other side of town. I think this is fun. I'm having too much fun in this city, and we just got back here. We just started this new Canada city, and I'm really getting into it. Actually, before we start on the rich district, this is what we built yesterday, and I can't stop looking at it. I posted photographs, screenshots on Discord last night, and I was like, these look incredible. Really cool, like, mobile home area over here. I switched out some of the trees to make it look a little bit more realistic. I also like, some of the houses were kind of floating before. I lowered them down a little bit so they look a little bit nicer. But I wouldn't mind living... Oh gosh, these kayaks are floating right here. I wouldn't mind living in one of these mobile homes. I mean, this would even be like a pretty nice place to live. Look at, right by the water, fresh air. You're out in the country surrounded by these beautiful mountains. I think it looks like a pretty nice place to live. Let me move these kayaks because they're floating. Don't want any floating kayaks. Come on. We'll put them up here. Just at the edge of the road there. Oh, that looks pretty good actually. You guys want to go kayaking? Hello to everybody in chat. Greg is in chat. Liam is in chat. How's it going? Liam says it's windy Wednesday. Oh my goodness, it was so windy today. In Arizona, it was like windy and rainy. It was pretty awful. I mean, it was raining yesterday, but it was like a nice rain. Today was like the mean rain. I was not into it. I'll tell you that. Liam says it's snowing. Snowing in Utah. Holy cow. Well, stay safe, Liam. I know Liam's got that big truck. It's going to be hard to drive on those snowy roads. So stay safe. V5 is in chat. Hey, V5. Thanks for your comments you left on the video. That was very helpful. I did want to mention one other thing. Greg wanted or had suggested that I add walkways between these roads and Walmart. And I was looking at this last night, and I decided not to add the walkways. I kind of actually really like the way this wall looks. I was undecided on it when I built it, but now I really like it. And I feel like I want a little bit of privacy separating these areas. And I think I would leave the wall except for this driveway through here, because this is the driveway where you have the park and the manager building. So I think a throughway makes sense here, but I don't want like ways to go through in all these other areas. I just decided I'm not going to do it. Greg says, quit picking on me. V5 says, the entire province has extra cold warning today. Oof, well, stay safe, V5. Liam says, I'm in New Mexico. Nice. Okay. Snow in New Mexico. Liam says, you make a walkway to the park. Oh, but there's already a road here. There's like a road right here. But I was thinking, I was like, as I'm thinking, they were doing this rich area and this poor area, there is an asset that I should put next to this trailer park, and I forgot about it until right now. And that is the Fight Club. Do you guys remember I have a Fight Club park? I think we have to put that next to the mobile home park. Not saying that people in mobile home parks fight all the time, but we're not going to put this in the rich area. We got to put it here next to the Walmart is what I'm saying. So, oh, we also got a power line in the road. That is not good. Let's move this power line. and do it like that. I think I just screwed it up. There, that's better. Okay, power line is fixed. But Fight Club, let me see if I can find it. Local Fight Club. It's a park. It's cost me $20,000. It's going to be a little expensive, but it's the perfect size for like right here next to Walmart. So let me grab a road. We're going to grab like a little dirt road here and just run it off the side right here and then throw the Fight Club in right across from there. Boom. And everyone's happy. Everyone loves the Fight Club. I love this asset. You can get it on the Steam Workshop, and it looks like just like an abandoned lot. And like there's a little makeshift thing for fights. I love it. I should probably come back and put some nicer trees and stuff in here. Actually, let's just use some bob. We'll do some bob action. Let's see. We'll grab this tree. We'll do a like a fir tree. What's a good fir tree I got? I don't remember the name of it. What is this tree called? Or how about this one? This is a nice one. What is this? This is generic pine tree. Of course that's what it's called. Generic pine tree. All right, so we will switch out our tree to generic pine tree. Generic, where is it? Where is it? Generic? Is it not on this list? Maybe it's called something else. Let's just search pine. Oh, it's... Oh, because the vanilla ones are separate on the list. Got it. Generic pine tree. Okay, let's change that. Then let's change the beech trees. Where are the beech trees? Okay, let's change the beech trees to something like... maybe we'll do it... Those are too small. I want something a little bit bigger. Leafy. How about these leafy trees? Yeah, these are a little bit bigger. That's a little too big. That's a little too small. It's a little bit too small. Oh, I think this one's nice. That one's nice. Let's go with that one. And then we have the vanilla bushes. I've been switching out all the vanilla bushes, but I think I will leave those ones in. I think that's cool. Yeah, so that actually looks pretty sweet in there like that. All right. Fight Club, first build of the stream. Greg says, I like the power pole in the road. Liam says, I hope the snow doesn't stick. I got pulled over because it was extremely windy. Wind gust of 70 miles per hour. Wow. That is pretty windy. V5 says, I thought we were not supposed to talk about that park. Yeah, let's not talk about this park anymore. Anyone new who comes, we won't explain what this park is. And they just will be, they won't even know. V5 says, the park looks like many neighborhood skating rinks in Canada. Greg says, weeds. Change the beech trees to weeds. Oh, no, I like it. It looks nice. All right, so I mentioned yesterday we're going to be expanding the city over to this area over here. And this is going to be the new rich area. So this was the poor area on this side of the train tracks. And then on this side of the train tracks, it's going to be more affluent. And for starters, I want to kind of just draw out what the road network is going to look like. So the let's take a look at the train first, because the train's going to be our biggest problem here. So this is relatively flat through here. It kind of dips down over here. And then it's a little bit higher up here. Okay, you know what I might do? I might change some of this terrain a little bit. This is just... I try not to change terrain too much, but this is pretty extreme. So we'll level this out just a little bit. We'll try and keep the same idea that this is higher than this, but like... this would all be level here, I'm sure. So let's just take like this height here, and we'll just level this all out around to here. And maybe we'll go kind of follow the train lines around here. So this is all nice and level. Kind of follow the river alongside here. This will be all level, and then as we get to like the rocky area, we'll kind of stop building over here. We got a lot of rocks and stuff over there. And then here, let's level it all out to like maybe this. Oh, that is quite high. That is quite high. But you know what? You know what rich people like to do? Is they like to look down on everybody else. So I think this is okay for a rich neighborhood to be so high up like this. All right, so let's go ahead and smooth this out a little bit more so it's nice and smooth, kind of extend it out a little bit. It's nice and smooth through here. Actually, why is it dipping back down again through here? This should all be like the same height. Let's make this all the same height to the edge of the mountain here. And then we'll try and smooth this down a little bit. So I don't mind that there's like a little bit of a cliff edge here. I actually kind of like that. Make a little cliff edge there. And maybe we can make a couple of cliff edges. Yeah, something like that. Okay, so we'll have like kind of like a tiered neighborhood, I think. I think that looks pretty cool. So how are we going to do the roads for this area? That is the big question. So I'm going to grab this road here. This is a nice looking road. We got a nice looking traffic light. We're going to grab this network right here and just start drawing something out. Actually, where I want to start is over here, because I do want to connect it up to this side road here. So this is the end of Main Street here, and we should probably upgrade this road to this. And then what I will probably do is draw this out like this, anarchy this in, and maybe like have it the road kind of curve up this way, because this is gonna. I mean, this is gonna be a steep slope, so you want it. You want it to kind of grade up. And then I imagine we would have a road kind of just run along the edge here. That's what I'm thinking. Liam says, I took my nap today. Oh, nice. So Liam is wide awake for the stream. I took a nap today, too. Liam says, how's your day yesterday playing in the military? V5 says, well, we moved some extremely heavy stuff and checked our radios. Liam says, sounds exciting. Speaking of the military, you know what was trending today on Twitter? World War III. World War III was trending today. Again. You know what that means? That means I'm playing Call of Duty tomorrow. Every time World War III trends, it puts me in the mood to play Call of Duty. So we're going to do that tomorrow. I don't think people I don't think people know what World War III would entail. Like, have people forgotten what a world war is actually like? It's not fun. Anyway. Greg says, heavy lifter to radio jockey. V5 says, I also found out the easiest way to get from Winnipeg was via Calgary, Edmonton. Oh, wow. That's a lot of driving. V5 says, World War IV will be fought with sticks and stones. Sounds about right. Okay, so if we bring up our map here of Banff. I was looking at this before the stream. We got our map here. So we are working on this area right here. So it's pretty grid-like. So I think I want to kind of keep the grids. This kind of goes out this way. I mean, our grid's not going to be set up exactly like this, but it kind of like follows the main road and then just forms a grid. So I'm wondering if we could do something similar. Maybe have this come out like this and follow the road here. So this road is parallel to that road. And we could have some like nice 90-degree grids. Actually, since this is all flat, let's keep the grids nice and compact. Okay, we got some trees on the road. We'll take care of that in a second. Okay, so a nice grid up there, and then maybe we'll have this come down this way. Oh yeah, I'm gonna like this. All right, so okay, so this grid is gonna have to go up parallel to this road. So we'll just have this road come out like this, and then houses would start like back here. Yeah, just like that. We get all kinds of houses in here, and maybe we could even connect this up to here. Maybe. Oh no, that's not a road. Is this a road? Is that a road? Yeah, it looks like this is a pavement road. So we could probably connect these up. Just another little connection. And this is nice because this is childcare right here, the childcare. So, you know, if you live here, you could have a quick way to get to the childcare area, which is just nice. All right, so we extend this road along the back this way. Probably to there and connect back up to the bridge here, like right before the bridge, I think makes sense. Be another connection in there. Let's bring the grid out this way. And this should probably connect into here. Just like that. And then this, I'm going to want to connect up into this guy. But I'd like to do it more of a smoother curve. So let's use our curve tool. Take our road and curve it around just like this. A nice smooth curve right into there. That looks great. Yeah, so I'm liking this vibe we've got going on so far. I might adjust the land a little bit here to get some more houses in here, but we will see. This will probably continue out this way since this land is flat over here. We can go out like this, maybe to like right here. And this is kind of an adorable... This is going to be an adorable new neighborhood over here. Yeah, mega expansion. Mega. And then, so actually, maybe these connect up here as well. Yeah, we could do something like that. Let me grab my bendy road tool here and bend it. I don't know if this is going to look good, actually. Oh, that's not bad. Gives us an interesting little area in here, but I have an idea for this. So, one thing that you need for a rich area is some nice parks. Rich areas need parks. And there's actually a park that I have never used before. Before the stream today, I was going through my parks and I was like, I knew I need a really nice signature park. And I couldn't believe it. There's a park that I've never used this one before. This is a special park I downloaded from the Steam Workshop. It's called an urban park. And it just has this really cool, unique statue. And I think it would look really nice up on this hillside up here, overlooking the edge. Now, why is this not snapping to the road? What's the deal? Please tell me this asset is not broken. Oh, it's just, it doesn't snap. That's so weird. Okay. You just have to manually place it beside the road. Okay, so I just got to figure out the best orientation for this. And I think actually, like, facing the cliff might be the best way. Let's do it this way first. And see how this looks. Yeah, look at that. Isn't that cool? What a cool, like, park. It's got these, like, brick pillars. It reminds me of a, what's that movie? That Space Odyssey movie with the giant pillar thing? That's what it reminds me of. I like it, but the question is, will it look good from down here? Because it's going to be pretty visible. I think I might want to spin it around. Let's grab it and spin it. Or actually, maybe this way might be nice. This is spin to the side. Yeah, that looks the best. Oh, that's cool, because then we can just have this road come out right here. Can just come straight out like that. That is perfect. And then just slide it right into the corner. Oh, that is great. Great. Perfect. So this is the anchor point for this new ritzy district. Taco Time is in chat. Hey, man. How's it going? Greg says we need to go back to Camp Disaster. Yeah, we should fight the war from Camp Disaster. Liam says World War IV would be with microorganisms because no one would be left from World War III. B5 says military base needs a way to launch weather and ham radio balloons so the enemy can waste 400,000. Greg says I would just go out and watch the blossoms. Liam says that's a rich country's problems. Liam says you have to respect the topography. Yeah, we're not really respecting it very well. I'm in this series, I'm trying to play like City Planner plays. I'm just not very good at it. We're not respecting the topography. We're not putting the water pipes below the roads. We're not doing anything very well. Taco Time says he's eating good tonight, but not as good as Zach's rich elites. B5 says, I think the Mel Brooks was going to make a 2002 Space Oddity. V5 says, I was surprised Zach did not know about the red line thing. Yeah, I hadn't heard about that before. Yeah, V5 kind of explained that in his comment that they used to, and Liam mentioned this yesterday, and I didn't understand what he was saying. He said that, you know, planners would draw red lines between rich neighborhoods and poor neighborhoods, and they would base like loans or who got money and who didn't get money based on where you lived, and it was a way to discriminate against people, which is a really sad part of our history. So, but supposedly that doesn't happen anymore. But we're kind of doing it in this city. But we're not discriminating. We're not discriminating against anyone. We're just saying that there's a poor area and a rich area. Okay, next, I think what I want to do is put in some nice historic-looking houses. You know, we have a couple of historic buildings. One I used in the screenshot, or on the thumbnail, is this beautiful building here. Look at this. We have lots of people using our biofuel buses, including, I think I can see Spider-Man in here in the crowd. So lots of people are using our buses, which is good. We have these beautiful historic buildings. We got one there. We got another one here. I want to just kind of dot these throughout this area to kind of just show the history of the town, and also, you know, it makes it seem more rich. So all those buildings came as part of the content creator pack for the Seaside Resorts, and I love this pack. We've used a bunch of these in different places, and we have this open spot right here between the elder care home and the child care home. I thought this would be a perfect space for one of those. So we could actually put a little bit larger one in here. Maybe this one would look nice. Although this one looks pretty nice too. Oh yeah. Look at that one. Looking good. Now, of course, all of these we need to change into Rico buildings. Because I don't have money to have these all functioning as just unique buildings. So this is going to be... this will be a commercial building. Let's add local. We'll make this commercial. Low density commercial. And maybe we'll throw in 10 jobs. We don't need any more commercial, but we got some. So nice, cool looking historic house there. And then on top of those like unique kind of buildings, we also have the unique fire and police stations, which are also these like cool, like old fashioned style buildings. And so like I wanted to give these guys their own police and fire. So I thought maybe we could do that here. Maybe we could even do it by the park here. So people can see these old historic buildings as they're like driving up the road here, so, which would be cool. So maybe I could stick one in like right there. Looks pretty nice. And so this is the police one. So we got to change this to our nice Alberta police cars. And then fire. Fire one is this kind of the same kind of small and cute, and so maybe we'll put the fire. Where's our nearest fire station? We have a fire station down here. I feel like maybe we should put it down here because then they can get out down this new road we just built in here. So let's put the fire station kind of over here to give it some easy access down this side road here. So we're going to give it the large fire engine because that one is my favorite. So let's come over here to the police station and see if we've never seen the Alberta cars yet, police cars. So I'm going to see if I can catch one on stream. Let's hit play and see if it comes out. Oh, it might not because it doesn't have power yet. Yeah, it has no power. Oh, nope. Oh, there it comes. Here it comes. Look at this. It says Canada. And does it have the license plate? Alberta license plate. Look at that. Is this cool or what? That is a pretty sweet looking cop car. It's pretty stylish. I didn't know they drove Fords. But apparently they do. So nice looking cop car. We're going to have to do pipes and power for this whole area. So let's get some pipes out. Do that before I forget. Taco Time says, Zach is a mayor of the people. Liam says, poll, I'm at Denny. Should I get breakfast or lunch? Type B or L. I vote B. I vote B, Liam. I do love a good Denny's breakfast. They make some good tasting stuff. Now you're making me hungry. Liam is always making me hungry in chat. Like he did a chat yesterday, I think, where he said he was gonna go get pizza or something. And ever since he said that, I've been just craving pizza. I'm like, where is my pizza? I'm so hungry. So that area looks like it's covered. Jonathan is in chat. Hey, Jonathan, welcome to the stream. Jonathan says that's RCMP, but not Calgary Edmonton City Police. I'm from Calgary, Alberta. Oh, cool. Yeah, so we're doing a Canadian city based off of Banff. I don't know if you're familiar with Banff, but I've never been to Canada, so I don't know what I'm doing. So I'm getting all of my input from you people in chat. But yeah, we downloaded that special police car, and that's supposed to be police cars that they have in Alberta. All right, so let's grab a pipe out this side as well. Come on down to the end, and then up to here. it. We're just missing this little piece right in here. Oh, by the way, you know how I mentioned this on stream a little while ago? Did you guys see, let me word this correctly. I mentioned a while ago, I was reading Prince Harry's autobiography, Spare. Are you guys aware of this book? I actually finished it, and I loved it. I thought it was a fantastic book. He's a really good writer, although I hear he got like a ghostwriter to write most of it for him. But fantastic book. I really like these guys. Prince Harry, Meghan Markle, I think they're wonderful and they can do no wrong. However, I do gotta say, I don't know if anybody saw any of the clips from the South Park episode about... There just was a South Park about how Prince Harry and Meghan Markle are the prince and princess of Canada or something like that. It's really pretty funny. Like, I'm fans of them, and I still thought it was funny. I was cracking up. Prince of Canada. Holy cow. AJ Builds is in chat. Hey, man, welcome to the stream. Jonathan says you need log buildings for Banff and then stone stores down a tourist trap main street. Well, you know, I mean, it's a video game, so it can't be exact. I'm not going to get it exactly the way it is, but we try to do this main street just like Banff has their main street, and I think this is pretty cute. We got Corrales Kitchen. We got, what is this? We got Central Wine and Liquor. Cramburger. So, I mean, this has got to be... Oh, we got a statue of a deer. That's got to be kind of like Banff. I'm sure Banff is kind of like this. Jonathan says, we still do have a monarch. They are technically our head of state. Yeah, I can never figure that out. Is Canada actually a country? Why are they your head of state? I don't understand how that works. I need to get more educated on this. Jonathan says you need a chocolate maker. I should look and see if there's a chocolate maker on the Steam Workshop. Because that would be cool. Jonathan said we're part of the Commonwealth. V5 says they already tried Canada for a few months and then they left us. It sounds like V5 is a little bitter in chat. Okay, before I place the houses, I just want to see if I'm missing anything. Do we need... we should probably do a health clinic on this side. Oh, you know what we need? Is we need a sauna. We should do like a little sauna over here. You know, rich people like going to the sauna. Okay, so we need a sauna over here. Maybe this would be a good corner for a sauna. Right in there. This is of course, the saunas came with the winter snowfall DLC. Which I love these. Look at the little sauna sign. Just looks really nice inside. What else? Oh, we probably need their own school over here. Yeah, the nearest school is over... Well, the school isn't that far away. But they would probably be happier if we had our own little school. I don't even need anything that big. But maybe, oh, you know what? Maybe we'll use the European-style elementary school. I haven't used that yet, and it always looks nice and quaint. And maybe we could, maybe we could put it over here by the river. That would be a really nice place for the school. We'll just put it at the end of the street here. So we have a nice-looking small elementary school by the river. And, yeah, that looks great there. And then anyone on this side can just go to this elementary school, which is down here. And this one has their own, like, basketball court and stuff, which is kind of cool. Even though it's a little weird, it's right next to the cemetery. But I'm sure the kids don't mind. I'm sure they don't mind. Okay, so next thing is... Oh, you know what we haven't put in yet? Is we haven't put in any banks. Banks are the new thing. Can I just put them in, or do I have to put something else in first? I don't remember. But yeah, we should put a bank on this, like, main street area here. I'm just going to put it in before I forget. We'll put it across from the Mounties restaurant. So we got our Mounties restaurant, and then we got our bank right across the street. And this is our first bank in the city. And this will give out cash vans and stuff like that. I do love this asset. It looks really, really sharp. Taco Time says, I really don't know how Canada works, but since it's just north of us and we tight, I figure it must operate similar to the USA. Jonathan says, King George is our head of state and represented by the Governor General. B5 says, the Governor General is appointed by the Prime Minister of the day. Liam says, we kicked King George out centuries ago. Jonathan says, we're parliamentary. We don't elect our Prime Minister directly. The leader of the party becomes the Prime Minister. Jonathan says, yeah. Oh, it's Charles. I don't know where George came from. Liam says, I think we should just have anarchy like in the cities, LOL. Oh my goodness. Yeah, well, we're definitely not building an anarchy-style city here. We're building a nice, pleasant, calm tourist trap right here in the middle of Banff. Okay, so I think this is enough to get us started placing houses. And so I'm going to use the same housing pack that I used over here. These are all these like old Victorian style looking houses, and I just feel like they just really fit this town really well. And I feel like the type of houses on this side would be the same as the type of houses on this side. So we're going to put them in just along these roads here. So let's go to... Oh, shoot. Wrong button. It's all of these ones here, and we'll just start clicking and placing. So we'll start right here on the side, and then I have my randomize key set, so I can just randomly spam through all of these different houses. And this is actually going to give us a lot of space for a lot of new houses, which is great. And some of them are bigger, some of them are smaller. But it is a good variety. I like that these have like, they come with like the trees and bushes already, and they all look great. All right, now here, I want to smooth out this road because, I mean, look at this road. It's all lumpy and bumpy and just awful. So we can use our network multi-tool here and slope this up from this point to this point. And let's see what our grade is. Our grade is 5.3. That's not bad, is it? 5.3 grade? I think that's all right. We're going to go with 5.3. Let's do that to this road too as well. This should also be kind of similar. If we go from here down to here. 6.2. This one's even worse. Oh my goodness. But you know, like I said, you know, these houses are going to be up above the rest of the town, like looking down into Main Street. So we wanted them to be higher up. Do I want them to be that high up, though? That's quite a bit higher. Maybe I will lower this all down, now that I'm looking at it. I'm going to use Move It, and just grab the nodes here. All these nodes, and drop them down. Oh, that was too much. Maybe to like right there. So it's still higher up. It's just not as high up. Yeah, I think this will be better. So we could do that, and this will be the new height, and then we can just take our terrain brush and brush everything to this new height here. So all of this will be at this new height. How does that look? Yeah, I think that's better. All right, so let's redo this again. So if we take our network multi-tool, do the slope tool, go from here to here. 3% grade, nice and green. That's what we like to see. We'll do it again here, from there to there. 1% grade, even better. I love it. Let's go. Let's go. We might have to smooth out the land a little bit. But yeah, that looks much better, I feel. Jonathan says, one thing is mandatory in Banff, a golf course and a big old castle-like hotel. We're going to do both of those, man. We were actually just looking at this the other day. Where's my map? Yeah, so here's my map of Banff. And so there's a big old golf course over here. I'm still not convinced this is the best place for a golf course, but there is one here. And then the big old hotel is over here, which we'll get to both of those. Not in today's stream, but sometime soon. Sorry, I'm reading Arius's chats, and Liam says, whipping that topography to your will. Yeah, we are not respecting topography at all in this stream. We're just, like, doing whatever with it. Liam says, don't forget to like and subscribe and share. Yeah, thank you, guys. Don't forget to hit that like button if you're enjoying the stream and you like City Skylines and Canada. If you don't like Canada, don't hit the like button. But, you know, it's up to you guys. Jonathan says, my great-grandfather built a staircase in that hotel, so you gotta do it right. Really? That's kind of a cool thing to be able to say. Yeah, that hotel is very impressive looking. You know, since I started baking the city, I desperately want to go visit Banff. I mean, it just seems like such a cool place to go visit. You know what we also need to do? I saw on the map that there is a cable car that goes up to, like, this mountain up here. I gotta have to figure out where it comes down. But there's supposedly a cable car over on this side of the mountain somewhere. So we'll have to figure that out, too. V5 says a rich area needs an exclusive school for only rich kids. Well, they could use this school over here. I mean, we put in this one by the river. That's kind of the rich kid school. Okay, we got to finish putting these houses, but I wanted the point with the terrain. I was looking at the terrain because I was just making sure that it was smooth where I wanted it to be smooth. So this could be... Don't want it smooth right there. We want it flat right there. This will be flat like here. We could probably fit a couple houses back in there. Fit some houses in there. This we should probably push back a little ways. Oh, why is this not flat here? Let's grab those nodes and make sure they are all set to the right height, which would be that height there. Okay, so that's all nice and flat now. And then we can just flatten this out to give us a little bit more room to build there. Oh, that's why that was a 1% grade, because the hill starts down here. Well, that's okay. This looks all right. The houses are kind of going up the hillside. That kind of works. I'm digging that. And this is a little, the hillside starts kind of right here and goes up. I like that. All right, so it looks like my slopes are all right. We do need to fix this road here. Let's fix that. We'll do the slope tool from there to there. It's at 3.2% grade. That is looking good. All right, let's continue with the houses. So we'll probably put some down here. I should replace this one. Just making sure everything fits. I'll put this one up over here. And I can put the big one in right there. Perfect. I want a 3 grid. There we go. Perfect. 3 grid. All right. So we got this all in. Oh, let's put the houses along here too. Let's finish up this bottom section. Okay, perfect. So what a lovely looking neighborhood. I really, really like this. And we'll put some more over here and stuff, but I'm going to wait on that. I'm going to let this run and just make sure that everybody has power and everything's connected up. I don't think these have power yet. Oh, they do. Oh, this one doesn't up here. Let's draw a quick power line. We'll use the rural utility line. Just go from here down to here just to get them some power. And let's just let it run and start to see some people moving in. Okay, so right now in the town, we're at 5,427 population. Hopefully we can get that up to like 6,000 or something. We want to grow this city. Jonathan says if you hike up the mountain, you can ride down the cable car for free. Really? That's pretty cool. We had a cable car... when I lived in New Mexico, there's a big mountain in Albuquerque, New Mexico with a cable car, and you could do the same thing. You could hike up to the top of the mountain, but they would still charge you to ride the cable car down. I think it's an American thing. In America, they charge you either way. Going up and going down, you get charged. Liam says Zach visits Banff in the winter and freezes. Yeah, I would definitely go in the summer, I think. I think it would be too cold in the winter. Although, if I went in the winter, I could ski, which would be fun. Although I don't really ski anymore. It's kind of dangerous. Greg says, don't forget the hot springs at the bottom of the cable car. Yeah, we'll have to do some hot spring stuff. Jonathan says there's a hiking path up the mountain. Takes 60 minutes. Oh, I already read that. Larry is in chat. Hey, Larry, welcome to the stream. Greg says it would take me a year to hike up the mountain. Larry says, I love the trailer parks. I missed the live stream, but I watched it at 1 this morning. Nice, man. Liam says, what houses is he using? I'm using, it's a pack you can download from the Steam Workshop. They're actually they're actually New Zealand style houses. Greg says, I was playing Banished at 1 a.m. B5 says, expensive houses in Banff, there is no other kind of house. Yeah, you know what? Let's look at the houses in Banff. I mean, I think they're kind of similar. I mean, they're not really Victorian, but you can see them if you go to Google Maps. So we're building this area right here, and you can grab your little person, right? And just drag him onto one of these roads and see what the houses look like. Oh, it looks exactly like the houses I'm using. Look at this. It's exactly the same. Am I looking at my city right now? Because I can't even tell the difference. This is amazing. Look at even the mountains in the background look the same. These are pretty close together. I didn't realize there was so many apartment buildings. Who put these apartment buildings in here? We are not putting apartment buildings in this area because this is the rich person area. But look at these houses. Yeah, this looks very similar to what we're doing, I feel. Yeah, look at this one on the corner here. It's fancy schmancy. And this one too. Ooh, this looks really close to what we're doing. Why does this person have cones in their front yard? Do you see that? What is that all about? Cones in their front yard? I don't know what is happening there. All right, we'll come back to that a little bit later. While this, oh, we're letting people move in. While people are moving in, I did want to revisit something from yesterday's stream. So yesterday, we put in these buses here. Do you see this lovely bus down here? This is our biofuel buses. I wish I could use a better looking bus, but none of the better looking buses we have are biofuel, and I really want to keep the biofuel bus. So, but I was thinking, we built this area, and wouldn't we want the bus line to come by the Walmart? I feel you would want the bus line to come by the Walmart and by the train station here. So I'm thinking we should redo this loop. So what we can do is we can grab our loop over here. Oh, shoot. What? Do these guys not have water? What is happening? Oh, we're running out of water availability. Thank goodness. I was like, they have pipes. I know they have pipes. I did pipes here. We're just out of water, and it's probably because I put the budget down too low. Let me check my budget really quick. Oh, no, we're just running out of water. That's the whole deal. Okay, I'm going to raise this up. And that should fix it. Come on. There we go. Oh, it's not enough. That was not enough. All right, let's raise it up even more. Boom. There we go. We're in the green. We really just need to figure out this water situation. I didn't realize we were going to run into so many water problems. Oh, now I'm sidetracked. We were doing the buses. We got to figure out this bus route situation. So we only have one bus line, and actually a lot of people are using it, which is great. But I'm thinking we could do kind of like a loop kind of thing. Like, so it just goes from one end of town to the other, back and forth, back and forth. But maybe we could have it come in a loop. What do you think? I think if I delete this, boom, delete these two stops. And then maybe move this down in front of the Walmart. Okay, so now it's a big loop around the city. We can put another stop by the train station here. I don't think we need to stop by the trash dump or the electric plant. I think we're fine there. But we should probably put another stop up here. Right in front of this intersection. Or maybe we probably don't want it right in front of the intersection. Maybe we'll move it right in front of the park here. Just on the other side of the intersection. And then there's one stop down here. And now that we have this neighborhood, we should probably put stops here also. So stops there and there for this. Yeah, these guys are very happy. All right, what do you think? Is that a good adjustment? So now it's a loop around the city. Let's check to see how many people are using our stops. Or actually, I need to let it run a little bit. But we could probably add a few more buses. I know we're going to need some more buses, so let me just add them. Line overview. We'll go into this line view. We will throw in... Well, actually, we probably don't need too many more. Oh, this stop is very busy. So we'll bump this up to 150. 150%, and we'll see how that goes. Selying is in chat. Hey, man. Welcome to the stream. Selying says, I saw yesterday and the day before where you were finding assets you downloaded. I saw you have the new Freshco. I do have Freshco. I want to use it in this city eventually, but we haven't got to a good point to put it in. But I do have a Freshco. Jonathan says you need a bunch of hotels, like 3-story motels, mostly log cabins. Yeah, we'll do a lot of more motels. I'm focusing mainly on residential because you can see my demand bar at the bottom has been at the top forever. So we have to solve this residential issue before we do anything else. Let me just check my unemployment. Unemployment is, creeping up. That is a good sign because we've been at super low unemployment for so long. But it looks like things might be balancing out with all of these houses that I'm building. Let's hope it continues in this direction. I just want this demand bar to go down before I get into some other stuff. Liam says, I bet the winter and summer population is different. Greg says, it's for sale, Zach. What's for sale? Selying says, are you going to build the park Banff recreation grounds? Yes, we will build that as well. That is coming in a future stream. B5 says, the average cost of a house in Banff is $741,000, but you can only buy if you meet the residency regulations. That is very expensive. For a small town in the middle of nowhere, that is very expensive. Oh, Liam in chat is not happy. Liam does not like my bus lines at all. Oof, Liam is a hard critic to please. But I don't know. I felt that was pretty I thought that was pretty big brain of me. But Liam says this should be a second line. Oh no, down here should be a second bus line. I don't know about that. Mento's in chat. Hey Mento, welcome to the stream. Greg says you need a water tower in the forestry area. That is a good idea, Greg. That might solve my water issue. You know, we do have kind of a hillside up here, which would make sense to have some water. Maybe at the top of this hill. And then the water could feed this whole area down here. So it is a little noisy. I don't want to right next to these buildings, but maybe like right up in here. There's not a whole lot going on here. So let's see if we can tuck a big water tower up over here. Yeah, I think that looks pretty decent. That is a good idea, Greg. Thank you. Because I wasn't sure exactly what I was going to do. But that should solve a lot of our water issue. Then we can turn down our water budget back down to normal. And let's see where we're at. Yeah, way more water than we need. I think that's good. That just fits in there so nicely. Perfect. Jonathan says Freshco isn't Canadian. You guys don't have Freshco in Canada? Where is Freshco? We don't have it in the Southwest United States. Selying says Banff has Hudson's Bay department store. Are you going to build this? I don't know what that is. We already have a department store, so I think we're good on the department store for now, until we grow the city. Greg says, when you were doing the person walking the street, the house in the corner with the cones was for sale. Oh, okay. Selying says you should build the reservoir. Yeah, I'll put all this stuff, all your suggestions, I will put them on the list. The great thing about these YouTube videos is, like, I have them. They're all saved on YouTube. So I can, like, go back and, like, research your guys' comments if I, when I'm planning out the next stream and the next stream. So keep those ideas coming, because I will use them as we figure out the next phase. All right, let's keep building in our housing. Oh, let's get rid of these trees on the street. That is not good. We don't want any trees on the street. Let's grab our houses again. We'll just start plopping. Greg says, I'm sending out waves. You mean for the reservoir? V5 says, no, they don't have Freshco in Canada. All right. Jonathan says, they have Safeway, Save on Foods, Superstore, Loblaws, Sobeys, No Frills, and Costco. All right, I could get some of those. I know there's some of those on the workshop. Yeah, we do have, Jonathan, oh, you wouldn't have seen this, but we do have a Safeway right here. This is our one grocery store, and we have a Safeway and a Tan FX, Global Pet Foods, and Mr. Subs. This is kind of our shopping center in the middle of town. Liam says, tomorrow is World War II Call of Duty? Yes, we're going to be playing some Call of Duty tomorrow because I'm so frustrated about World War III trending on Twitter. So we're playing Call of Duty tomorrow, and then we'll play Friday. For the Friday night stream, we'll be back with City Skylines. But Call of Duty tomorrow. It's fun. Actually, last night after the stream, I wasn't sleepy enough to go to bed, so I played a little bit more Call of Duty. And you can go back and replay the missions that you've already done. So I went and replayed the 2 missions that I did on Sunday's stream. And it's so much fun. Like, this is like a game that you could play that game over and over and over again. It's so funny. Yeah, they did a really good job in that game. I'm super impressed. Okay, are we missing anything anywhere? Maybe I'll put another house in right there. But I think we got most of the houses in here. I think I'm going to fill this in with like just some trees. Just keep it kind of like open park. We might put some other buildings and stuff in here. I like to leave some empty lots as I'm growing the build. As I'm growing a build, I like to leave some empty lots because it's kind of realistic. You know, that's how cities grow out. There's empty lots in, and it also gives you some flexibility. If I come back and realize, oh, I needed a hospital in that area. Oh, boom, I got some land that I can put it in. So this would be great to put some stuff in later, and I probably will need some. Okay, we have someone complaining about trash over here, which is not good. Let's check our trash dump over here. So we just have this trash dump. I have this other stuff turned off to save some money, but it's 54% full, which means we have plenty of room for trash. So I don't know why they're complaining. Liam says Zach dies like 100 times in Call of Duty. I don't think it was 100 times, Liam. I think you're being a little dramatic. I gotta say, though, the beach on Normandy, when I'm storming the beach on Normandy, I don't think I've done that so far. So I've done it like I've done it like 3 times. And I think I've died every single time. Trying to storm the beach. Like, I would not survive World War II. Like, in real life, I would never have made it off the beach in Normandy. Like, those people who actually did that are heroes. Because, man, it is just... You're coming off the boat, and everybody is just, like, shooting you as you're in the water. I don't know how people survived that. It's so insane. Jonathan says they also have Sobeys. Selyang says Empire started as Empire Theaters and Studio 8, Studio 7, which they sold locations, and the cinemas and the cineplexes. The reason they did this was they want to focus on Sobeys and not movie theaters. Actually, I do have that movie theater. I think you called it Empire Theaters. I think I have that. Empire. I do. Empire Theaters. So this, I think this is the Canadian theater chain. And you know what? We are building a rich person district. And rich people like going to the movies. So this might be a perfect location to put this movie theater, this Canadian movie theater, like over here. So we'll have to give them a big parking lot because movie theaters need big parking lots. But this would be a great place to go watch a movie. Down by the riverside. Let's draw out a road. We'll use our nice pavement roads over here. And maybe what we'll do... Draw it out like this big. I don't know how big to make this parking lot. Let's try that. We could make this a little bit smaller, I think. Or maybe we'll make it even bigger. Let me just move it and just move these around. So I'll grab these and move, oh, this is almost perfect. That looks pretty good. So we'll keep it like that. Let's grab the movie theater chain, which is Empire Theaters. Throw it in right here. We will center that a little bit better, move it a little bit closer to the road. And how does that look? Movie theater right by the water. Actually, might look better if we move it over here. Let's rotate it around and see what it looks like on this side here. think that might be better, actually. Yeah, I do like this. Okay, so let's nudge this over a little bit. We'll nudge this down. Give that a little bit of room. Oh, there's the road is like right there. Why is that all lumpy like that? Let's move this down to terrain height. Perfect. Okay, so nice and flat. And then we can put some bushes, making this look pretty nice here. I don't think we need stoplights here. Let's use a little bit of traffic manager mod. Remove these stoplights here and here. We don't need those stoplights. We'll also remove the ones here. Any other stoplights? I don't see any, which is good. Let's find some cool bushes to put in here. Why is this all... This is the lumpiest parking lot I've ever seen. Let's fix that. Okay, that didn't fix anything. I guess because maybe it's sloping down a little bit. Maybe what we should do is make this all the same height as the road. And then grab these nodes. Grab all of these and raise them up to object height. And the object would be this. It's still weird and lumpy. Okay, hold on. We're doing this again. I don't understand why it's looking so weird, but it's really bothering me. There we go. Nice and flat. Perfect. I don't know what the issue was with that. We might as well make all of this flat. All right, let's put those parking lots back in. I was using these big ones. Let's plop it in. Okay, so I had them on this side. Just like that. We'll use move it and move them around. So move them so they're nice close together. Grab them both and kind of center them. Okay, that looks nice. Got a little bit of detail work going on here. And it looks it's still kind of lumpy. What? What? Why is it still lumpy? But it's better than it was, so I'm going to go with it. All right. You guys are suggesting a whole bunch of other stuff. Liam says rich people go to the theater and plays and the opera. Well, I can't put all of that in here. V5 says the French traded Canada for a small island in the Caribbean. I don't know if that was a good trade. Liam says in the symphony, I can't put all of this stuff in. Greg says, I thought he had one on Main Street, Liam. Oh, we do have a theater in Main Street. We do have one. We put this nice, big, historic theater down over here, which looks lovely. Jonathan says you need RBC and Shoppers Drug Mart. Yeah, we do have a bank. So we have a bank already. We could put it in an RPC, though. Selyang says Empire Theaters used to be known as Studio 10 or Studio 8 or Studio 7 when they sold off their Cineplexes. Liam says he's eating French toast. Stop making me hungry, Liam. Oh my goodness. Liam is sitting at Denny's, watching the stream, eating French toast. Life does not get better than that. It's making me so hungry, Liam. So freaking hungry. All right, I don't want to leave this just looking like this. It's just looking a little bit sad. So let's throw in some nice plants. We will throw in some nice palm trees. Just right along here like this. Looking nice and lovely. This reminds me of the Lost Valley. Oh, Selyang says Empire owns grocery store. Oh, I see. I see what you're saying. Just kidding. I'm not going to do palm trees. I just wanted to see if you guys would catch that. I'm just seeing if you guys are listening. Yeah, we're not going to do palm trees. We'll do something else. I'm going to put some nice bushes in here. Let's put maybe like... Oh, these are nice. Oh, I used these in the other place. Oh, I love these. These are the linden trees. Oh, these look beautiful. Let's put these in here. We'll take out these palm trees. These are the adult version of the young linden tree. So you know how everyone's using young linden in the City Skylines world these days? This is adult linden. And I love, look at how great these look. Fantastic. That's what I say. I'm going to spread them out a little bit so they're not too crowded. I'll just put 4 trees on each side here. Let's try to get them centered as much as possible. That's good enough. I'll have some on that side and then some on this side. I do like lining my parking lots with trees. Just always looks so much nicer. Why can't I get this centered? That's good. So we got some trees in there. I do like putting flowers in. So let's see if we can find some nice flowery bushes. Maybe, you know what might look nice, which I haven't done in a while, is these lantana bushes. These came with the Mr. Mason content creator pack that came out not that long ago. I love these. It's just like this ground cover that just puts some stuff on the ground. So, like, you can just... Yeah, so it looks kind of like ivy almost. I'm going to move them so they're a little bit closer together. Maybe even more closer than that. So they're all overlapping. And it looks like the ground here is all covered in this like ivy looking stuff. And we can kind of wrap both sides. And like even if it like overhangs under the parking lot, I feel like that's very realistic for this kind of area to have planters like this that are just like overgrown with these like underground bushes. I really love that look. So just like look at that planter. It looks lovely. And we could even like throw in some of these like bigger bushes in here just to make it look a little fuller. I wish I had a bigger bush than this. Let me see if we can find a bigger bush. Oh, that's too much. That's too bushy. Too much bushiness. Oh, that's nice, but that's a little... I just want like a bush. Oh, that's not bad. That's too big too. That's too big too. This one is just right. So this is what I'm saying. Just like a little bit of filler. Maybe we'll just stick with this in between all of the trees. So I'll put 3 bushes in just to give it a little bit more fullness. Then we'll go back to our lantana. Do the same thing on this side. And I love that. It's just a really overgrown looking planter. Beautiful. And we even have some room here. Maybe we can throw in some extra like restaurants and stuff, but we don't really need a lot of commercial right now. We really just need this residential to 75 workers. That's so many. Why is there so many workers in a cinema? They don't need that many workers. I'm going to bump that down. That just seems absurd. 70 workers. I'm going to say 35. All uneducated. There we go. 35 workers. All right. Look at this. Our residential demand is dropping, which is great. That is fantastic. That means everything is working. Let's look at a little bit of stats. A little bit of stats, specifically our land value. And our land value is going up. Look at this. This is turning a little bit green. This is a little bit green over here. I think we're winning at the game. Everyone loves this intersection. Oh, you know what? The buses have been running for a little while. Let's check on the buses to see if our lines are working. We got some more passengers, which is great. It seems like people like the new stops. And even more people are waiting at the lines. 250 people. How? I think these people all want to go to Walmart. Okay, I don't know how to deal with this. 386 people? Where is this? Oh, this is at the high school. These are everybody going to the high school. That is quite a large number of people. Where's this one? This one is at... Oh, this is at... Oh, Main Street. That's Main Street. This one is at the middle of Main Street. Okay, maybe we do need 2 bus lines, because this is like a lot of people. Okay, well I'm not gonna deal with doing a second bus line right now. But what I might do for right now is just boost up our numbers even more. We'll go to 200% buses. That's 25 buses on this route. Yeah, that's probably a badly designed route, but you know what? It's what we got to work with. A couple of other things to look at. Let's look at our real statistics. This is my More City Statistics mod, and lets me look at all the numbers. This is our population. Look at this skyrocketing, going through the roof. What? We just broke 6,000 people in the city. Winning! We are winning at City Skylines. Look at this. This is wonderful. Let's also take a look at our economics. Economics is city economy. We can look at our total income is going up. Total expenses. Our expenses are below our income, which is what you want to see. We could also look just at profit, which is here. You always want your profit to be bouncing around above the 0 line, which is down here. So that looks, this is right where you want it to be. Perfect. We can look at my overall bank balance, which has been skyrocketing. We're over $600,000 right now, which is wonderful. What else can we look at? What I want to look at is like crime. Oh, here's my crime. Crime rates. Oh, crime rate is very reasonable. 10%. You will only be mugged 10% of the time when you are in Banff. I was thinking when we built the trailer park that this was going to spike up, but it didn't. It stayed pretty low. Probably because we built that police station right next to the trailer park, which was a good call. Liam says Zach is laying off employees just like the greedy corporations. Liam, I did not need 70 employees to run a movie theater. Those employees were just sucking money. They were just hanging out with their friends and getting a paycheck. We don't need that at my movie theater. Greg says he's on a roll again. Selying says, where's the department store? You said earlier. Greg says, I have a Walmart. Yeah, I do have a Walmart, so I think we're good for right now. Liam is saying again, it should have been 2 separate bus lines. Okay, I will admit, Liam was right again. There's this lesson that I constantly learn while streaming, is that chat is always right. I don't even know why I argue with you guys all so much, because you always end up being right. Liam says, I see traffic in the future due to buses. Greg says that will block the traffic for sure. Greg says 6 buses stopping at 1 stop at the same time. Not good. Let's look at my traffic numbers, because it was pretty high. 87%, 88%. It's going up. This is the best traffic city I've ever made. Ever. 88% traffic. That I've never even seen that in City Skylines. That's so lovely. And we have a 5-star forestry area. No traffic. Like, that's crazy. Crazy. All right. Well, this city is going great. We've expanded out. It's getting more balanced. My residential demand is dropping. Unemployment is leveling out. Everything is looking good in the city. Everything is going up. So, yeah, we'll have to plan out some more expansion, do some fun things. We've mentioned some things we're going to do in the future already on stream tonight. So I'll look through those and plan out some more for Friday's stream. As of tomorrow, we are going to be playing some Call of Duty. So I will see you guys then. That's going to be it for me for tonight. Thank you, everybody who stopped by. Thank you, Greg. Thank you, Selying. Thank you, Liam. Thank you, everybody who stopped by. Everybody remember, no matter what is going on in your life, to always do something fun every single day. Until next time, this is Zach signing off.